the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Bears! Deebo Samuel, 36 yards. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Simmons. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense should work well to the inside coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the play and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They run with McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either snapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw. Simmons. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Ends up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. So now in comes the field goal here. This is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, That play would be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, he'll drop the throw. Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Apparently they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Moore did a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, we'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, a touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Simmons. Completion here to Claypool. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still looking at the score.
Yeah, I mean, the second half comes in. It was real easy to get discouraged. Remember, if you're ever going to get things started, you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Make a play here. Take it to him. Take it to him, offense. Take it all the way.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on 2nd down, Simmons. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Simmons. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. When we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Over to June. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Holding offense.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this is a
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Quentin Williams now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Open man completes it to Claypool. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 12. They're going to beat him out by 19 yards, but they're still looking at 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are right back in this football game. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Simmons. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It's hard to defend.
But he cannot connect. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw again. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field now come the Bears. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. On play action. formation. They'll throw. From right sideline is complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So now the Lions down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Throwing to start the drive. Simmons. St. Brown on the catch. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On first down, Simmons. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
On 3rd down, Simmons. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look deep for more. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 2nd and 3. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. The partner, that'll